All right, hey, welcome back to one of my videos and this ongoing series where I'm fighting the Terran Empire. And it's great. So I'll be basically showing station design. We're going to be going from mid game to end game. I don't know how long I'm going to play tonight. I've got a lot of stuff in my head. It's the finals week, grad class stuff with dealing with the field that I'll be going into. So it's just I got all these science facts just like the other day rumbling in my head. But anyways, and I may start work on um, a journal, or analysis on a science journal later on neuroplasticity of teenager or adolescent brains. But anyways, that's not why you're here watching my video. If you're watching this, hey, welcome. I just make these videos, no monetization, no desire to do that. I own my own business, going to be a therapist, and I just like to help people. So, and share things that I'm doing. So beyond that, if there's lots of uhs or it's because I'm one of those people that I have like 5 things going through my head at one time. I had to mute my mic there for a sec. I have like 5 things going through my mind at one time. So I'm like thinking all these, I'm trying to clear that out because I'm just got a lot of neuroscience stuff going through my head right now. Right, so I think, yeah, in this video where we'll be focusing on again, unmodded. I do prefer modded, I should add, but I'm going to get this saved to where it's mature enough to where I can then partake in the venture system if they implement it. But if I'm being honest at this point, oh man, I really got something stuck in my throat. If they continue on with if there's a mod that's out there that basically replicates the venture system, but in a really kind of cool way. If that's still a realistic thing, I'll probably do a fully up modded game, and if I do that, it'll be a whole new start. I've done too much time to this though to add now. So where I'm currently sitting at is the Terrans are basically wiped out. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to wipe out the Pioneers, the Sagaras, because they're providing them now with warships. And because the Pioneers, the Sagaras can only make, I believe, katanas. Let me see. Yeah, see, they can only make katanas, so I'm getting katana Corvette spam, which they're just shield annihilate. They take forever to kill. It sucks. I don't have a large shipyard, otherwise I'd be providing my own sins, ironically, for my Asgards as they do their slow march. That's what's killing me about this whole process, is this insanely slow march. So I am going to push my ships currently. What I'm in the process of doing is shifting. Let me go to my favorite thing here. I'm going to say this every video on map. Property owned. You have everything you need. At least, I would say, access to 80 to 90% everything here, whether through contextual or it'll take you there somehow. But so learning to use this sooner rather, here we go, katana spam. This is too much, man. I can't wait to it sucks. I can't wait to take them out, and I shouldn't. That really blows. It really, really sucks. But unfortunately, that's the situation. It's that or deal with Osaka spam, because they're the only thing that they can build out of their yards here are Osakas. So they're just building insane amounts of Osakas for them. They're occasionally building Kyushu builders. You could see them dumping money into auxiliary ships just because they don't have any other cash on hand. They can't buy anything else, so they just buy Hanshus, I guess. It's so ridiculous. These build ships, I'm done. It sucks. I wish Egosoft would have a diplomacy thing so I could somehow interact with them and be like, hey, do you want to just chill the F out with sending these guys warships and everything? I've kind of done you guys a favor. in a weird kind of way if you want to think about it by, um, removing them because, there's a reason why they broke off from the Terrans, right? Ideology and not to mention it, I don't know. Anyways, it's just stupid. It really, really sucks. And it's put me into a really bad situation where I'm just sitting here waiting, 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 waiting when I'd like to be off adventuring and exploring. At endgame, I wouldn't mind having to have the option or having to be forced to take out a faction, but I guess that's what I'm doing here. Unfortunately, for me, I do not have the funds to afford all the ships that I need from Pioneers Scarce because I want to, once I take them out, that's it. There'll be no more buying Terran blueprints, right? Um, or I should say, Cradle of Humanity blueprints. So I need to get all these blueprints. So all that money is being funneled directly into learning every single thing I can from them. I got everything that I could, that I needed from the Terrans before I went to war with them. Then I was like, ah, I can't hit them yet, technically, until I have, a couple 100 million more credits, which if I have to, I'm gonna sell off mining ships, whatever it takes, man, because it's just too much. It's a little bit out of control at this point. Because I'm literally fighting pioneers of Sagara's dudes in these ships. They're just flying the Terran flag, right? This is like some Vietnam or North Korea sort of action going on where like the Russians were putting their pilots in, North Korean fighters or whatever. And because they're coming out of their shipyard, right? So they're producing these ships, and guess who's on those ships? Pioneer Sagaris, but they're making them for that faction. So it just sucks, man. It really sucks, but it is what it is, so I have to deal with it. To make sure every now and then these guys are not being attacked by L-class ships because they suck at basically fighting them. Come on, man. Oh, this sucks so bad. I'm saying come on because, well, I'm gonna have him deal with this defensive platform. I'm gonna redeploy my floaty, my one Asgard that I detached. Had him on rearguard duty in Getsufune. I'm gonna have him sit and actually plink off these docks, or I don't know, man. I should send like a strike these guys down there. These guys are on patrol. Actually, let me have them attack. I'll give them attack commands to deal with the raiders that are currently in here. Once these guys are all cleared up, I may just send this strike group down there. I don't know why they're not attacking laser towers, because it's just, okay. But yeah, just let me go ahead, and it's easier to pause the game so these guys aren't moving and I can get that contextual right click. And yeah, so I'm just going to queue that up, have these dudes all taken care of. And then once this floating defensive fleet is done with that, I'll have them come down here and hit this dock before it's made. It's just, it just sucks. It sucks so bad, man. Can they make Kukri fighters? I bet you I'm probably getting spammed by Kukris too. Yeah, so Kalas and Kukris are the only real fighters they can deploy. They got the rapiers, which I've seen those flying around. So these docks are like just watered down Terran docks, and the Terrans are just pouring insane amounts of money at them for some idiotic reason. The Pioneers of Sagaris are like, yeah, we'll build warships for you. Like, for me, that kind of like that crosses a line, right? Like, so, but fortunately, like I said, I have to get to a point where I have the funds to do this. So, I might be pretty close actually. Let's see what happens if I just steal funding from everyone. Which is a really bad idea, by the way. Really, really bad. But I'm just gonna see what happens. Yeah, 365 million. Just confirm that for a second. And I'm gonna teleport down into Pioneer Land. I'm pretty sure that's not even enough. I think it's like 200 million to get like their XL class ships.
Entering
Like they're
system.
super
Sigeris.
expensive. I don't even have plus 20 with them, so I'm not sure if I can even get all these ships. Yeah, see, I need to get the Honshu. Oh, that sucks. I almost have to build rep with them. Like, really? How's? Oh man, this really sucks. This is the suck. I might not. You know what? I think I'm just gonna get the Hokkaido from him and be like, well, I guess it sucks. I guess we, Kyushu and Honshu. But I think those look
Good luck out
interesting.
there.
Let me see. If they got that same builder look to them, then I don't care, right? But if they've got like a unique look to them, like this, they're resupply ship. I wish I could change. How do you change the actual? No, I don't want to see that. Damn. You know what? You know what I could do is just pretend like I was gonna buy it, and then that way I can, even though I can't buy it, I could see what the ship looks like. So let's go to XL, Honshu. I mean, that's a really unique looking ship, actually. Like it's almost got like a solar sail. Literally, I think that's what that's supposed to be. Solar sail. That's a very unique design, and it would suck to remove it from my game permanently, which is what'll happen. So the Kyushu is also unique. There's no builder that looks like this in the game. Otherwise, they look like that like real stereotypical box thing, you know? Oh man, so I do have to get both these. Meanwhile, of course, I have the Osaka already, but I do not, I think, own these. Alright, well, I just wanted to see. So that means I have to amend my plans a little. And I guess I'll just put that fleet that I currently have basically on hold. Like they're just gonna have to stay and wait. Like I'll just keep smacking down anything they try to
Entering
build,
system.
meaning the
Heretics
Terrans.
end.
And I have to focus my money, or the funds I have on rolling into cash. So let's get that all set, since I now I've robbed all my managers while they're bloody. Boom. Player information, account management. So, Earn Wares Factory, I do not want to have wording like that, so I'm going to take a little bit. To make sure that this guy keeps his budget going. And then the rest of the guys are all good, so I will give you what I can, buddy. I keep some money for my traders to actually make money with. And this money will actually get cut into. I've explained this in previous videos. Most of the funding here is comprised of Terran wares, of which I have a factory that makes all the Terran wares. So since I'm not selling Terran wares to anybody, and there's nobody to, yeah. Actually, I shouldn't even be. Yeah, I locked it down. That's right. I was gonna say I shouldn't even be selling to Pioneers and Sigeris because they're just gonna. It's like I'm selling them something to use against me. All right. Anyways, so let's kind of get this on track. So I need to put these guys back into kill mode, basically. I'm just gonna say move this order, attack, attack, and I'll just go through and start clearing up all this stuff. And in the meantime, hope that I have a couple transports that are bounding back and forth with this my main station to create a closed loop here. Um, if you want to take a look at it, it's pretty wild looking. So, I mean, it's got a long ways to go on its building, but it's actually closed loop. So I've explained in previous videos, if your storage, it's always going to go production, storage, production, and keep doing that, right? The first storage, if you see anything listed here other than energy cells, because energy cells might as well just they're even better because you don't even need a miner to provide them. You just build some solar panels and they're just magically created, right? Um, but I do need to assign miners to this guy eventually. But that's once you look at this, you see that there's nothing, um, there's no wares in this storage, which means it's a closed loop system, but it's not tuned. So the tuning phase will be more once I've transported the station, because you can do that with your player HQ once you reach a certain tech level. I haven't decided where I want to put him, put the station for my miners to supply him. It has to be a spot where I can do good business selling my product, and at the same time, it also has to be um, a good place that my miners can easily. They don't need to go too far to provide the basic mined resources. So, which means I'm also going to have to look for an area that's got Nevidium in it. But this will provide me only with S&M, and I've explained also in previous videos, I won't get a full true heartbeat feel for the factory, meaning where do I need to tune, notably on this production phase. Like, what do I need to add and to get the station to where it's not overproducing and it's not underproducing, right? And get it as close as I can to like a flattened kind of plot point, and then go from there. So, because S&M are going to be completely different. Small, medium ship, fabrication, maintenance, total different monster from L and then XL, because those are two different factory modules, fabrication modules. You got S&M is one, L is another, XL is a whole another one. So yeah, it kind of sucks because but in my defense, right now they're stuck, and I don't understand why this is actually not being built. Because they should have enough Computronic substrate. Let me look at their trade offers. Oh, they're out of metallic microlattice. Oh no, they don't need any. Wait a minute, let me take a look at this. So, easier way to see this actually if you go to plan build, go to manage resources needed, and I can see that they're completely out of silicon carbide. So I may just, okay, so I have an Encartuda. I'm just gonna I'm just gonna say Encarc. I have an Encarc um bringing in silicon carbide. I think these two dudes are just set on automatic. So they're just, so I didn't have to queue it up. They're just automatically moving capturing substrate over here because a lot of it's going to be needed. The silicon carbide, however, is another issue. Let me actually take a look at that, guys. So it's ENT193. So if we go to this, I should be able to bring that up. ENT193. Let's bring his information up and see if I have him set. Okay, so he's only doing a one-time wear exchange. So I'm actually going to manually do this. So here's the cool thing. Once now I have him identified. So Incartuda 193. He's also not tied to anybody, right? So from here, the beauty of it is once I have him selected down here, I can just easily do those. So I could say like transfer wares with the factory, need silicon carbide, and actually, wait a minute. Is he currently executing? He's executing a ware exchange. Let me just see. So Captain substrate. Now he's Elk Microlattice. This is so odd. Alright, let me take a look at this guy for a second. Find out where he's at on the map. Alright, so he's pretty close. So once he's delivering products, so let me go into setup. And basically what I'm going to do here is for this guy, because I kind of need somebody to start bringing in that silicon carbide to that station. Because that's definitely what they're stalled on right now. And every minute that goes by without me, I mean, it's been a long time that they've been stuck on that. Now I've identified what the issue is. Here's the problem too with, even in SETA, they're so slow, man. I want to get my own LXL factory, or even just L. If I get that, I'm going to sell off all my existing freight ships because they're all of like Argon design. Which means they're not using Pyranid engines. Pyranid engines just win. So I can just say, hey, create my own ships, sell off the ships I've got, and then that'll reduce the overall hit on me. I'll probably actually earn money off of it. But yeah, we're gonna see him, whatever. It just takes so long for him to do anything, man. Alright, well, while he's doing that, I don't want to get too distracted here, but okay. So this boy, I'm gonna have to keep him there. That sucks. What are these guys doing? Did they take out everything? Yes, they did. Alright, so that would be my Europe Nemesis group. I'm actually going to have them come in here and attack this. Looks like we have a station over here where they're trying to deliver goods to one, would be my guess. So once they come in here, fight here, destroy what it is, I'm going to have them deploy some more advanced satellites. I'm pretty sure they've got quite a few on them. What are these guys doing? Now they're not too good. Alright, so I'm just going to pause it real quick and just manually tell them, hey, throw a satellite down here so we can see what's going on. And there shouldn't be any escorts down here, so it's not like I'm really concerned about it. So I'll just go down here, clean this up, and maybe under attack, Alpha Dragon 1. Ooh. Resist. That has to be a capital ship that came out. That's the only reason why he would be complaining. Wait. Why is he... Oh. Alpha Dragon 1 is my main task force. Oh, he's got a bunch of Osakas on him. Not good. Okay. I need to teleport out here. I don't know if I'll be able to save him. That's the, again, here we go, man. That's utterly ridiculous. For a minute, I just take my eyes off him like for a second, and it's like...
Entering system.
I may lose this Asgard. Gonna look at my tactical up here. Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. We'll have to see. I end up losing this guy. I just missed me. What? What is going on right now? There we go. It's possible I could salvage this, but he's already taken a hell of a beating, so I really need to focus on that guy, and I need to tell all my batteries to attack my current enemy. they do have plasma, so hopefully the plasmas will be able to. Looks like his shields are knocked down. Yeah, okay, I'll be able to see.
Katana.
Okay, now I just need to tell them to. No, we're not worried about the katana. We're worried about this guy.
Explosion imminent.
I think one set of his L batteries got damaged. But let me just rotate so I can give the like a better firing solution for these guys. Yeah, that's why I put the plasma. I'm glad now. So for situations like this, I mean, I may not even get the doors with cannons on him before the plasmas finish him off. They just need anti-fighter escorts. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure this guy's on his #1 weapon group.
Big mistake.
Alright. That I can give this back to Captain now. But yeah, the Osaka spam is real. Like, it's real. Let me get back over to my player HQ so I can go back into Sana. That kind of freaked me out. I thought for a second I was actually going to lose that ship because it depended on how the ships were orientated to him.
End.
But it's actually, that was my first look at the plasmas, and that's why I threw the plasmas on there instead of the beams, was so that in case, you know, my window licker pilot decided that, hey, I'm gonna ignore capital ships and show them my engine, the turrets would hopefully be able to deal with it, and that looks like exactly what happened. But I need to tell these guys to attack capital ships first, and then just go back down here and to say attack fighters first. I was just trying to focus fire now on those guys. So it looks like the plasma turrets are really good at that. They suck at hitting anything else. It has to be, L shape or L classed. But I need a ship that has the ability, an L class ship that has the ability to field a lot of M class batteries. And that would be really good to augment a ship with a lot of L class batteries. So they'd be basically escort ships taking out all the fighters, but they're in a heavier weight class. Because I tried assigning Xians, and that was just horrific. No, where are you guys gone? So I think we're going to try to get that all orders in weight. And I'm going to have him actually have a bunch of satellites deployed by these guys. Guess I have to rebuild my experimental shuttle because it got blown up, which sucks. There we go. Get those guys to deploying those. Tell this guy to proceed with current orders. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on that every now and then. Meanwhile, the other plate I was spinning was ship 193, so I think he's docked right now. So let's go back into SETA, let him complete his wear exchange, then I'm gonna remove all orders from him. Okay, so he's done. Now I can go into the information tab on this guy, check him out. Okay, so what I do need to do is see what we're looking at here. Okay, so lots of Cabochard subs, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this guy on repeat order. Okay, that's so stupid. He's on docking, so I can't. Maybe there's like an engine limit or some reason for that, but when he's in, it's called a critical operation. You can't cancel it, so he has to finish pulling away from there before I can give him any orders. Which shouldn't be taking this long, but alright. This is like painful to watch. All right. I wonder if it's because, see, I'm in this station, so I wonder if me being here, because it's going to simulate it. Like, I could, technically, if I target him, I should be able to get a external view on him. Let's see. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. But yeah, if I were to look out like a window and see the other direction, I would see him. I wonder if, because it's doing the simulation, if it's not all jacked up. Actually, you know what? I'll give him an order and say flying wait, and then he'll say in a little while it'll be like waiting orders. So I need to watch these guys down here to like babysit my Asgards. I can't manage to fight anything. Nemesis is alright, so wow, they're trying to get a shipyard built. Actually, just start targeting everything I can. Supply shop. Have to micromanage it for now. Ooh, that's a nice juicy target right there. Sort of once you kill that guy, kill this guy. Whatever I could do to deplete, like if it's possible for me to actually deplete the Terran economy enough, and then all the better. Then I don't have to maybe go to destroy the Pioneer Scarce. But I have a sneaky suspicion that if I want to get rid of this messed up supply chain that I complain about, that the only way I'm gonna be able to do it is if I just wipe out anybody that uses it. And to do that, I'm gonna have to take their yards out. That's just all there is to it. I don't think they'll buy construction ships from another faction, so. Say, I don't know, he may be delivering to this build storage, so let's see what happens. A lot of resources, like a lot, like it's insane how expensive that ship is. So at some point, like when did the Terrans run out of cash? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a little bit ridiculous. When can they not afford to pay the Pioneers Sagaris for what they're doing? Because they're not making money. What are they like? It's kind of like a backwards kind of economy if you think the situation right now for the Terrans. Because who are they selling to? Nobody. I don't know if it's possible to even bankrupt them. See, I've never had to deal with a situation like this before. I guess for now. This guy's still chilling. Take him out. He's gone. Sorter. Does this guy actually manage to undock yet?
Awaiting orders.
Nemesis are definitely on top of their game. You know, I may just have them guard this position. I think that's what I'm going to do for now. So I don't have to keep babysitting them. So I'll just go into information, say protect position, select there, confirm, let them do that. I have a third, so I have a QRF that was around. Alright, so if I'm doing that, these guys are going to be kind of redundant. My other guys are acting way the hell down. Okay, they're guarding that station. Okay. And then these guys are guarding that, which I need him to be doing. So really it's about redeploying these guys, which I definitely need to do. And their marching orders, attack these KHK ships that just came in. Probably gonna have to find that hive, wherever these KHK ships are coming from, to lock that hive down. And I've got a sneaky suspicion I know where it's on, which sucks for me. But the only KHK hive that I'm aware of that's in around here is in right down here. But I don't think they can go that far. Like that's maybe, I guess that's quite a hell of a jump for them. No, see, I don't know how far they can jump either. There's also a Ravager over there, so I don't know how keen I am to. Oh, Joy. Okay, well, we got another capital ship to contend with. Can't even do that. Have one of his subordinates, both subordinates. And because what they'll do is they'll attack and then they'll just follow the commander's lead. Is that it? No, it's a katana. Okay, maybe these guys can help somewhat with this ridiculous situation. Start whittling down some of these trade ships as they come through here. Alright, that guy undocked. He is not, he's holding it. Eventually, sometimes, or maybe eventually he will go like, waiting orders. But sometimes they just chill, like do what they're supposed to. But actually what I need to do is go into information on this guy and have him repeat orders, confirm. And what I need to do is have him transfer. Well, buy from. Technically, it's on buying. I'm just going to see that it's free, and I'll get it. Commentary substrate, fill your hold up, and you're going to quote unquote sell it to the build storage. Commentary substrate. We're not going to keep any in the hold. Getting rid of it. Confirm. Okay, he's set, and I can just let him do his thing. So now he will be dedicated to transporting silicon carbide. It's out of Barbarossa. Tarka. They had just enough to complete the previous disk platform, and now they're stuck. Oh man, I just thought about the fact that I'm in here when this is happening. Let me show you why that's crazy. Get up out of my seat. If I click on this, you'll see my headquarters probably firing on him. No, just the escorts are firing on him. Luckily, I'm not deploying drones, so that's good. Alright, back to managing the Empire. Should take a line to finish those guys off. We have a K about to transit. Okay. Let's make sure he's got his loadout set. Oh, he was off. I must have taken control and see every now and then I'll switch off. And when I do that, it leaves them at whatever the primary weapon group I had selected. So I'm gonna have to make sure he has access to all his guns. Right. And that goes for these guys down here as well. Pretty sure I have this guy set right. Yeah, he's fine. Dude's fine. So is that guy. Yeah, they're all set up right. So many friggin' katanas. So stupid. The only way I'm going to make money though is for this station to be built. It needs to get built out. And then just time, you know, as it's built out, that'll free up 200 mil roughly right there. And during the time frame that I'm freeing up, because there's 190 millions, I think, sitting in this guy's account right now. So let me look at his account. And I'm just looking at it as like a savings account. Estimates. So he's got 197 million sitting in there. So the lion's share of this is stuff that I can provide. Sometimes it seems, I might be wrong in this, but it just seems like the AI acts a little wonky when they're not matching this number. So I've been kind of pushing my way towards trying to get this number maxed out. You know, it is what it is, so we'll see. Yeah, we shall see. The cool thing about this station is as time passes, this station may keep my property open so I can keep like a snapshot as to like what's going on here. Oh yeah, I need to reinforce these fleets, that's right. I decided on 14 fighter groups for my cure-ups. Got pretty nice random numbers, so what that's 1, 3, I need 7 of them, so I'll just go ahead and order 7 of them from here. Rip that band-aid off. Build ships. M-class Nemesis, Sentinel. Yeah, I could see they're short on Capturing good silicon carbide right now because of the Terran shielding. Oh, you know, I just noticed I missed a hard point on here. Oops. This whole time I've had it saved. And it's not had bolters all the way around. Oh. Okay, well I guess the near Nemesis as well. Let's go ahead and say like, yeah, I want some backup ships on hand, so we'll just put an order in, like a large order. It's gonna take a while for that to get filled, so alright. I'm just gonna be sitting in SETA doing mop-up duty. And I'm hoping this was a smart move. I think it will be. I think, ooh, I lost. I still have my search and rescue ship. I think they killed my search and rescue ship, which is pretty lame. Yeah, they did. Weak. And I don't have the space, I think, to have this guy pick these dudes up. Let's see. No. They've got full crews. They'd be dead anyways. So they just lost another ship, but ship got wiped out. Tell him to attack this, so should be, let me see my standing orders. There's a way for how you handle authorization override. I thought I put this to ruthless, so it should be text allow attacks on aggressive. Just ruthless with them. Okay, there we go. So that's actually the default now. Looks like I didn't have that set as default, so now they should be I've never really messed with fire authorization, so this is actually forcing me to learn a lot of new things and thousands all this time playing the game. So hopefully they should attack this dude. Even being a courier, yep, he'll get eaten up. Alright, nice. Get rid of these KHK guys. I mean, it's like going to be an ongoing issue, but whenever I look in here, I just want to kind of target whatever they've got here and take them out. And then in a second, I'm going to have the big boy come on down right now and just take this thing out. Yeah, so it's just a waiting game right now. There's really not a whole lot I can do because I've automated the transfers between my Terran Ware Factory and Getsufune with my main station here. And this will be what I start kind of like printing money with, kind of. But it's gonna take a while, and it's gonna, you know, I really should probably get some more trade ships moving on this. What's this guy doing? Okay, maybe this will be my new ship. Actually, no, it's not. So remove this order. And I'm just gonna do the same thing. Oh, wait a minute. This guy.
Enemy spotted.
So strange. Why are these guys doing absolutely nothing? Because they got stuck behind enemy lines? No.
Enemy spotted.
I think I'm just gonna have this guy.
Striking.
I mean, it's almost like these guys are doing a whole lot of nothing for the Terran Ware Factory, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna order all three of them to just lie in wait over here.
Engaging.
That's a lot of, I could be transporting much needed supplies up to this station, reducing from that 190 million mark and making that station more profitable. So you can kind of think of it's, like if you were to picture like two hands right now, he on the right side, we got the hand way up. So, and that's indicating I've got a large construction budget. I'm just looking at it as like a savings account, like I said, and it's not too profitable because the construction account is going to translate into me selling ships from the shipyard. So, but as I start building things and infrastructure at the station, I will start raising its productivity by having just by having an infrastructure that supports me not having to import as many expensive wares. Like this station has to import everything into it. This station is going to be fully self-reliant. So as I start building up to that self-reliance, not only am I reducing the amount of money for the building that will just go right for me spending cash, whatever I need to get these blueprints finally, but also it will make them that much more profitable for in general. And plus I also need to get to a point with Bozo with, did you blow that thing up already? Sure, I told you to go down here. Oh, Alpha Dragon 1's already done. I keep forgetting to do. Okay. Alright. Tell you guys about you attack that. I'm already anticipating like 1 million Osakas to be in here, but be done. And they just keep throwing these things up, man. Like, what is going on? I guess the closer I deploy these guys, so let me move shift this to like right here and then give them the order to attack that.
Enemy spotted.
I can kind of start pushing that, if you want to call it like front line, a little bit more. Also say deploy satellite here so I can see traffic coming out of that these sideways. This is a real jinkified position I'm in right now. Got a couple katanas down here. I suppose I could grab these and retrofit them, but I don't know. You know, it's 3 katanas. It'd probably be worth it. Still have 4 Xians waiting to be built. I thought the Xian would be a good fit to have as an escort to my Asgards because they have a lot of. It's a gunboat, right? Turret boat. It's basically just what 5, 6 turrets, something like that. More, I think maybe even 7 or 8. But the problem is they're like made out of balsa wood, right? They just can't. They couldn't fight their way out of a wet paper bag. When they start getting targeted, it's like it's game over once they're through a shield. So when they're like this kind of situation, yeah, they're gonna win. They're gonna start killing the katanas off. But then the moment they go, they will take losses. It's almost like a 5-to-1 kill ratio. But the moment I tell these guys to attack a factory, guess what happens? They follow the same behavior. Even if I tell them bombard for or defend these guys, all they'll fly right over the station and then they just get deleted. So it's just like throwing ships away. I threw away like 12 ships boxes, just like somewhere around there, maybe less. But yeah, it's just stupid. Okay, so we do have an Osaka making its rounds. I hope it's not indicative of like a force to come here. Yeah, these guys are doing a nice job of like just eating things up. Maybe I'll like advance that line here because as these miners come out, they're gonna want to have to go somewhere. So let me attack here, shift this defensive over here. I really could do is with another QRF right now. Well, since I'm looking at these guys, I'll have them deal with these stupid things. Keep whittling them down so there's not as many of them coming through. I really wish there was a way to tell, like, or to know how far the hive is from you, sector-wise, from jumps. Or is it just like they can go anywhere as they want? You know, and let me see, if I look at the encyclopedia, let me look at the factions in KHK. Alright, so I really wish that I knew. Okay, so our current HQ location unknown? Okay, weird. Oh wow, does it tell me that for the Terrans? That'd be pretty funny. So our current HQ is located in Saturn. Um, okay. Right, well, guess that's where I'll be going. Right in that area. Saturn, huh? Odd. Yeah. Terran Protector. Whoops. That's pretty funny. You can find it like this. Factions. Oh, I think this is like just where it used to be, because it was in Saturn 1. It's almost assuredly not there anymore. Yeah, it was, the faction station was here, roughly where that satellite's on. So this is, and Xions are not being built, so that kind of sucks. Alright, let me pull one of these guys off duty and have Moira. How many people are on this ship? Not many. No. So up to 3, which would be enough to pilot those ships. So I'm gonna have the Moira refit on yard. Grab some crew.
I'll wait for you to tell me to take off.
Entirely too happy. Could have just retrofitted him right where I'm at. I didn't realize I wasn't paying attention to the fact that he was right here. Oh. Okay, well. Yeah, this is a little bit boring, but we got all these autonomous drones going out, so that might be just a lot of mining ships just getting rock'em sock'emed. It's good. That's, you know, infrastructure ships right here. Whoa. Huh. That's not good. Saka is responding. Hey guys, how about you ignore that? How about you attack turrets? And they'll do incidental hull damage, and then after that I'll just say attack them. So the first attack is like, hey, focus on his turrets, and then, you know, take him out. Might lose some dudes on this to see how fast it goes. I mean, I know, again, as a player, you could just hop in there easily and annihilate the dude. Just take the engines out and hide behind him, and as long as your damage output's higher than his shield regen, you're just gonna kill him. It's like he's had it. Yeah, and then he's not even gonna kill one of my guys. Down here. So they'll be stopping the orders after that, so I might tell them, hey, done. And I'm gonna have the Moira, once it's retrofitted, come through here and deploy satellites. But that order might take forever, actually it's going to, so let me... All orders and assignments, I'll just have it refit at this dock. Kind of like 15. Yes. The reason I carry these littler ones is sometimes if I have to hop into them for a quest reason, it might be like, hey, can you deploy a satellite at this location? You're like, oh man, alright, yeah, hang on a sec. So Moira, do that. Was how are my books looking now?
You were hit.
And I'd like to respond to, but you won't let me. Really wish I knew what was said. Ooh, not good. Did I lose one of these guys? Okay. Alright. You go after that Tokyo. I need to teleport out of here again. Here, the 8 million Osaka is probably transporting it.
Looks like you won't be
Entering system. Sol.
Got you regret that.
You try to read for this. I need to get on that guy. It's just starting to QQ it. He's the only guy I'd be able to handle this shit. Few rounds.
Don't shoot!
Little tip to jump.
This is not what I signed up for. Big mistake. Very big mistake.
Saka.
Where the other dudes at?
Mercy.
Pretty sure it's Tokyo is one thing is for certain that can't be built anymore.
Let's fight.
The Pioneers can't even make these. I have. I think I'm the only person besides Terrence that have blueprint anymore. Track and trust. See it here. Stick your left. Shit. It sucks that I have to babysit him like that, but the fleet logic in this game is really broken up. Or really broken.
Entering system.
I said it before, I'll say it
Politics
again,
end.
like, they pretend like they're fighters, they'll fly right over bases when you tell them to attack. It's like you can say stand at, distance. It's like they forget that they have like a, oh, I just realized that I didn't change this guy's weapon selection. Let's switch it back so he has access to all his guns, because, he's too stupid to whatever, man. Just come on, man. Like he should be using all his guns. Like I just don't get it. But I have to hold his hand on everything, and a lot of these things just don't make sense. Like, uh, they rarely will use their Death Star ray. Basically, it just in all capital ships. Here's the thing that really frustrates me. Oh, is that a it's rapier just sitting out here doing nothing? It's not smart. It really doesn't make a whole lot of sense because capital ships have their main batteries in the front, right? So why are they flying over the top of something? And no, they would always keep their bow pointed at their target, right? If you're L or XL, I feel like there should be a different AI algorithm and that it should 100% follow the logic that the front of the ship is always going to be pointed at what it's either the AI is deemed as a target or what you have set as a target. And if it can't get its nose, it's going to rotate it around the ship around until it can get that spot. Otherwise, what sense does it make they're going to fly over the target and just sit there moronically or do circles around it? It would even be nicer to even say a range set, so I could set these guys to don't engage at 10 kilometers, right? So when I tell you to attack a static position, like a station, how about you guys stand off? Do not engage within 10-kilometer bubble of that base. Then I know that, they're not going to be getting hit by anything, maybe missiles or something with a really long range, and they're more than likely going to be firing their main cannon then, because that's the only gun that they have that can reach out past that. Now you could reduce that, say, with like Odysseus's or other types of ships. I need to tell this guy to soon with current orders. So like with an Odysseus, you could say, hey, maybe stand off at 8 clicks, right? Now they might still get hit by defensive platforms, but it'll be limited, right? And as it stands right now, they'll just straight up fly right up over it and do circles and turn the rear of their ship to them. And it's like, wait, how does that doesn't make any sense. It's broken. For a very smart game, like the logic system is completely backwards. My humble opinion on it. Alright, so what do we got going on up here? That's right, so I told these freight ships to just sit here. And now what I'm gonna do is order. See if they can figure anything out. If they're still gonna be sitting here.
Damage. Confirmed.
Where is this happening now that they're taking serious damage? So I can see my guys. This one. Assuming they're engaging, yeah, they're engaging at Osaka. I need to get these reinforcements out to these boys. But good on them. I mean, they're putting a hell of a dent in on these guys. I don't know what to really do here. These guys attack the Xenon again. I mean, this is another thing. Why is the perimeter defense, like if I tell them to defend this region, which is a command I can issue to them, why is it that that I need to manually tell them, like, shouldn't it be that my ships put the call out and go, we're under attack? Is there any fleet? It's like the police, right? It's like you call the police department up, like 911, somebody's breaking into my house, and they're like, all right, officers are on the way. Meanwhile, there's like a cop, like a street over, who's assigned to your area, but he's busy catching up on the latest like Housewives episode or something. Like, that's how these patrols react. It's so ridiculous. Like these guys are getting attacked. They can see that literally out of their window, and they can be sent on patrol duty for the entire sector. And they're like, "Well, it's not my spot, so unless I'm told to deal with it, it's not my problem." And that's broken as can be because these guys should be vectoring in on these threats, right? Like, why do I have to do this? This is not exciting fun. I would like to be shooting them myself, but if I did that, I would be fighting. I'd be doing this nonstop. So at some point,
Awaiting orders.
you have to rely on autonomy, right? Like you need to have faith that your ships are going to be able to execute their orders autonomously. What are you awaiting orders on? Just okay, man. I don't know what's going on.
Awaiting orders.
Go over here and actually fight the fighters that are sitting over here waiting for you. So attack multiple objects. Boom. They actually attack multiple? No. You have to hit controls? Oh man, that's really stupid if you have to do that. It's not it either. Just right click and contextually say attack targets in range.
Awaiting orders.
Waiting orders. I just took. Here's a dude flying right at you, man. Oh my. Like, seriously? You needed me to tell you to do that?
Awaiting orders.
No, like, there's a guy right here. Okay, look. Now I need to do that with these guys, apparently. Like, she's calling me. I wonder what I should do next, boss, is like, like the windshield's cracking and sparks are flying off her radio. Oh, look, you guys figured it out. Should also be allowed to say focus fire, so you can issue a command and say attack all objects in one area, or say focus your fleet's abilities on one area. Alright, cool. Now I get to do this guy all over again. So information. This is starting to really get under my skin. I might take a break from this. Acquisition here. Confirm. It's such an amazing game that like it can't get over itself. It's like the USO trips over their own heels on a lot of this stuff. I don't get it. This guy's seriously waiting orders? Alright. Yeah, isn't our global fire authorization kill anything? I don't know. This is frustrating me. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, these guys still haven't figured out. Oh no, these are just. I don't care about them. Looks like the other dudes were able to figure out whatever they needed to do. Okay, so see how I was saying that I was mitigating the cost? Let me show this to you. So as I start transporting goods in there, that cost would go down. Well, now it's actually below, and now in a weird kind of odd way, I'm actually making money. So if I hit accept all, you'll see that I have a positive balance for the first time now. So everything is fully balanced across the board. So all I'm going to see now, short of some catastrophic event like needing massive repairs somewhere, is straight profit now. And now it's just about fine-tuning that profit, right? So this is going good. It means he's completing modules again.
Awaiting orders.
Should be at least. Seriously? Alright. Just don't need to tell you guys. Alright. Alright, so then we have the Moira. In here and start peppering this area with satellites. So satellites. Satellites. Locations. Over here. As well. Okay, never mind. I could just do it manually. I can't believe I just said that. No, I'm not going to do it manually. Alright, so these guys are fighting kind of the rear guard, so I kind of need to see what's going to happen here. See what's happening here. Send drop one here. I don't even know how many satellites I'll have left after this. I'll just don't. See if he's able to complete all these orders. She actually, but tell you what, you can even keep doing it over here. It's gonna be good times. Satellites for this, but we'll see. Okay. Meanwhile, you go over here, kill. That'll be the plan. This guy, this big boy, let's see if he's back on site. Yes, he is. He's doing his thing over there. Great. I think I'm actually, you know, now that I'm paying more attention to this, I'm not seeing as much in the way of spam. Like I was dealing with a lot of spam, and I think I'm choking them off, namely these guys, but they're getting under. This group right here is starting to feel the heat, so to speak. I need to get them some reinforcements here soon, because they're doing a good job. They're really wrecking any mining ships coming in and out of here, which is hurting the Terrans for sure. Because I bet you that's how the Terrans are making their money. They're not transporting this to any station. Well, maybe they I guess they do have a station here. That happened. They can't make Falxes anymore, I don't think. So that's unique. To deal with that eventually. They're still starved, probably on Kipchak substrate. Or I mean silicon carbide. It's not gas, let's actually take a look. Hopefully this guy is bringing in right here. But I'm guessing that's where they're, yeah, they're choking on silicon carbide and getting off of it. And there's no ships bringing it in. Sure, I had a ship dedicated to just bringing this in. it would be showing up here. The transfer currently incoming, and most assuredly that's why this is not moving. And I need them to kind of move into this territory because this is where I'll start moving into
Are
our.
you serious? Confirmed.
Babe, where are you at, buddy? Probably did the same thing I did with my experimental shuttle, and I just sent him into retardedly a spot where he was just going to get rocked. Already blown up. But those fighters that should be protecting him on. Saul took a little bit of a beating. Do they have fighters in here? In a laser tower, this little dude, these little stupid rapiers. Come on, man. You're gonna fly right into those guys. Ship right here. But these like autonomous drones have nowhere to go. And it's sitting there because there's no stations here now. Some more hand holding up here since these guys can't figure out to keep attacking KHK. But the good news is I should start raking in the money now. So now, arguably,
We found something out here.
it's an abandoned ship from the double check, but I'm pretty sure it's them going, oh look, somebody bailed. And somebody got out of another katana. Yeah, I should just find like, let me find an M-class ship and I'll just call it like, well, I should get a search and rescue ship. So actually I'll do that. You know what? Let's do that. Do some search and rescues that'll be M-class ships, and I'm gonna order these from the Argonne Wharf actually. Buy ships, M-class. Really doesn't matter. I guess search and rescue is gonna need to start to defending itself, huh? Ship sucks. Turret slots. Turret shifted up, couple shield slots. No, I don't know. It's not too bad. I mean, it's not a bad ship, but better ships. The Falks, I think, is better than that. Could have a gunboat just set as a, you know, yeah, I could just have a gunboat set as my rescue ship, which is kind of funny. Okay, so I'll put a amount of dudes there. Oh, but I can't fit a lot of crew on here. Let me. This guy can hold a little more. He can hold 14. Just go with the transporter then. So it's. Oh, wait a minute. If I'm doing that, I might as well go with the Cerberus. You guys at least got 14 crew. Okay. And I guess set up a chart. Unfortunately, that's going to cost a bit, so let me balance my books back out. And when I think on this, I'm just like, why am I even doing this? You just ships. See how many crew these guys will carry. Crew 12, huh? Cobra has 26. The reason I'm looking at crew is this will be like a search and rescue slash pilot recapture vessel, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. That's a frigate? I don't even know if I've ever even seen these out there. What kind of design is this, man? The hell? There's one, like it's a flying, you're just like throwing a brick at him. There you go. Do with this. Like, is the enemy just sit there confused? I guess I kill him or something? I don't know. What is up with this ship? Some weird designs, man. This looks like an attack ship. What the hell? It's a mining ship, right? I mean, how about the tug? Has he got a lot of crew? So it looks like the best bet will probably be the Cobra can just carry a boatload of guys. That's nuts. 26 dudes. You know, I could make like 3 search and rescue guy teams here. They'd be able to rescue them relatively quickly. Not really, but whatever. They're pretty set. Oh man, no, we're not going to beams, man. Just because we have access to beams. Again, this is something I wish you could click off and say, don't even consider this in the list. Because, no, we're just gonna say no to beams, alright guys? You have to contend with fighters. That's all you have to contend with. That's all. You're not going to be shooting any capital ships, so let's try to keep that contract substrate cost down to. I might not even give them Terran shielding. Now that I think about it, because then I don't have to provide any contract substrate. I'll just put Argon shields on here. If this loadout is us and our straight to the point. So, like, oh wait a minute, edit. We're down. There's at least some guys on here, so I'll say like 10. Save this new preset. Tweak these. Oh, repair drones, huh? Right. Very minimal. It'll take me a while, but I'll just make like. I should just make like 6 of these and just have this like this search and rescue squadron when they get done. That'd be kind of funny. Why is this guy?
Awaiting orders.
Oh, that was the abandoned ship. Gotcha. Why don't you go over here, ironically. Pick it up. Grab yourself some Marines. Ships. Yeah, sure. Sounds good. Where's my Moira at? Still diligently putting down.
Taking serious damage.
Just over a freaking enemy station, moron. Hey, come on, bro. Wait, you thought that was a good spot to go? Yeah, it's smart. I'll just fly over this thing.
Engaging.
That sucks. Can't even have this guy rescue him. Oh wow, that's gonna be annoying. I respond to him now? No? Is that just stuck there? Save. Oh, I think I got an idea of how to get rid of it. It's kind of funny. Just calm somebody and it'll open that same window. Yeah, I have to holler at you for a second. Oh, okay. That's definitely not annoying. Try reloading. So for the economy aspect of it, this game's really amazing. But it's also there are some flaws. The Terran and the entire Terran thing, both factions are that logic chain is completely broken, and arguably their ships are just ridiculously OP. But I guess they needed that for balancing. I don't know. The fleet AI since day one of X4 Foundations has completely mystified me. I just don't understand any of the logic behind it. It has gotten better, as scary as that is to say, but I've never really tested it this much to this point where I'm trying to wipe out an empire and then I'm just seeing all the cracks and chinks. Like, how do I know I'm even making a difference? Right? Okay, that did get rid of that bug. Are these guys is it impossible to take a faction out? Because if so, that's a glaring flaw right there. It still thinks that their headquarters is in Saturn 1. I can understand it as an encyclopedia entry, though. Like, that's just a historical note. Oh, look, it was here. So that would be kind of interesting, too, for the game. If you need to find where a faction rep's at, you could just bring your encyclopedia up and look, be like, oh, okay, they're here. Looks like I'm not seeing lots of red anymore. Choking them off. Slowly but surely, they are going bye-bye. get this dude to, I guess, oh my god, that's because they're building like 8 million things out here? Come on, man. Flipped right past this fighter squad. Like what's up with this, too? Nice defensive perimeter, guys. Maybe reduce that size? Here, let me see. You're not patrolling so far away that you can't engage them? Oh no, I can't? Or wait, maybe I can here. No. So they're gonna fly all the way around this entire area and just not be able to respond to the central asset they're supposed to be protecting. So we're getting little ships passing through, I'm thinking. See how this goes. That price inflation is interesting to see. So this is usually due to like maybe wares that the station does need. So I'm driving the price up, supply and demand, because I need it. So it's kind of wild to see that sometimes. And if you were to look at it, you can almost kind of see it in the trade offers. Let's see. I just need silicon carbide and contract substrate. No, I guess I'm driving up the price of my own goods because I'm the one providing it. So, I don't know. Checked out at this point here. Yeah, it's a jangled mess. This is definitely not. I just threw it together to make it work, right? Did not care about aesthetics at all on this. But what you are seeing is, you know, it is a closed loop system, but unfortunately I'm stuck on a one defensive platform. It's holding it up, so kind of sucks. Do I have really any? I do have contract substrate coming in, but I don't have silicon carbide. It's tripping me out, man. What are these Dudas doing? He was in Mars and can't figure out what he's supposed to be doing, I guess. This guy's issue. Got nothing to sell. Oh, maybe I could say. Remove those. See what's in his storage. He has silicon carbide. Oh boy. Alright. I don't know what is going on there. But to go all the way over here. Acting like. Boy, this is all screwed up. This dude's definitely not okay. Orders and assignments. Okay, now you should hopefully be a singular entity. And I can say transfer wares with building storage. So that's where that got screwed up. Okay. And I'm just gonna manually do it. Even as stupid as this is, I shouldn't have to do that. So this 193 guy has been stuck doing like a whole lot of nothing. Any of product to move here into our build storage. I just have to do it manually. We got this guy doing all of it though. So it'll take forever. So Get that up to there. Okay. Should be busy for a while. And that's probably because I don't have a defensive fleet here. I should. Okay, so that's my own fault. I need to get a defensive fleet there. Take a look at what these guys doing. This guy's choking them off, but he needs to be resupplied. To worry, yeah, I do. I do need that fleet there. I know about these guys, man. They're just kind of letting everything in their brother kind of get through, so. I'm going to Simons and have them come over here. For now. Gotta figure out where this docks this KHK goes. Yeah, they're putting the hurt on these guys big time, man. Impressive. I need to reinforce them because we can see ships keep coming at them. They're just gonna get whittled down slowly. So they did lose that sector. I ain't even gonna try to search their stations out so much anymore and just get these guys on site and be ready to just pull the trigger on Operation Armageddon. Just take out these when I have the cash, which I'm actually building my way towards it now. So all the cash I see coming in, I'm pretty sure I could liquidate myself down to like 400 million and afford all the ships I need to, but if I'm just patient, I should be able to still realize that same outcome without having to cut myself.
Awaiting orders.
everybody here since he's got more. Actually, can't I have him just transfer with this guy? To have him send over a bunch of his advanced satellites. Same with this guy. Actually, see, did they have to go bow and bow to do the transfer? Yeah, they do. It's like that's where the cargo entries are on the front of these ships. That way, when I click on this guy, I don't have to click on a subordinate, and he'll have all the satellites on him. So I actually want him not to deploy one here. Let's go over here and read these guys. Actually, let's set up. Yeah, it's Katana. Ships. Or not.
Something hit us. Confirmed.
Yeah, no kidding. Whoops, forgot about the fact that you're basically deploying from. Like, this is all the proof I need right here, right? Gee, I wonder where all the warships are coming from. Again, I can't take these guys out until funds fail to do that. This guy might just get blown up. Yeah. Whatever. You're sold to them. Okay, I need these two katanas. No, they're not.
Engaging.
some point, I'm actually going to have to ironically grind a little rep with Sagaris so I can afford that, or get the 20 rep to be able to purchase the XL whatever ship it was I was looking at. I think it might have been the resupply ship. Wire transfer is no joke, man. Done with that. Oh, Antigone's got a trading station. Nice. Good, good, good. They're bounding back a little bit. Do they have a yard yet? Got this equipment dock, but I don't think they have a shipyard yet. Yeah. Like the worst defensive fleet ever. It's a substantial trade dock. It's gonna be a pretty good blow. Next turn is and we go here. Actually, it's gonna be smart. I should probably put. I'm rushing to do anything with these guys. Real shipyard sucks. These guys just keep taking losses. What? Let's do that. Actually go in here. The trader didn't come from nowhere. It's a station up there. The rest of your buddies gonna come through the gate, or what do they? Station or?
You're taking hits.
Oh, it's almost like your fighter squadron. Right. What are you guys doing, man? Oh, we'll just mosey our way over there. Oh, guys, you just let your leader get killed. Oh, oh man, that was really dumb. Some assignments. Some assignments. Damn, lost 2 more ships. Almost like combat ineffective at this point versus these larger ships.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Sure, yeah, I was gonna say, I think these guys got drug out of this gate. Let's come in here. Okay, handle that.
Awaiting orders.
So you guys try your luck at that, and we'll see what happens. Find out what's up here. Bet you there's a defensive platform there. Yep, there is. I can't allow these guys to get a wharf, so at the very least, attack that. Attack surface element turrets. And attack station. Let's see how these guys handle that. Satellite. This is what I'm curious, yeah, how well they handle those.
We were hit.
Not very well. So, I'll remove that order. All orders and assignments, and you guys just GTFO. Sokka, damn man. Yeah, these guys are basically combat. I'm gonna pull them off front line. Reinforce them, otherwise they're just gonna start losing too many dudes. Actually, I want these guys to go after that. Shove right there. I might just start buying from Hop. That's what I'm gonna do. Instead of having this like big line of ships. All those orders, cancel all those. Some of these, And I'll just order a bunch of nemesises. Suppose it works. Oh, I mean, they're that chip here, it's not doing that great. All right. Oh, we'll see what happens. Right, 6 days.
Awaiting orders.
Factor. It's actually back to building. The plan build looks like it's gonna be. Thanks. Okay, so that's good. Once this is not, oh, I've got another bridge just. And a lot of this will just out. That administrative center is going to take a lot of.
Awaiting orders.
And I think that's where I'm gonna take a break and get some chow and anyways, so yeah, I will pick this up later. Getting a little bit frustrated as I'm saving here. I'll say it like it really is. You know, it sucks because you should be able to take a faction out. It's like it's almost working against you. Like all the game mechanics aren't really making a lot of sense to me, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.